Hello, welcome to the Raceroom Rookie experience. I'm Jod, and today we're going to be driving the NSU Battle Box, as I like to call it, at Sepang. So there we are on the start-finish line. We're qualified P6, so we're in the kind of top half of the field as the lights go green.
On your right.
And the starts in this car are very, I'm not sure what the word is, but not very much happens. No wheel spin or anything like that. You just go into gear and off you go, but we don't actually get into gear quick enough, and we lose a couple of positions as that blue car there sends it. I look to the inside of that car, but then just this orange car sends it up the inside, and we've got another car behind us as well, but we're going to keep this tight line for the shorter track distance. And in the end we drop, I think, 2 positions in total, so it's not a catastrophe, it is salvageable. We'll see what happens in the rest of the race, as I have an almighty lockup. I go to turn in, but the orange car just parks it on the apex, so we have to back out of the corner a little bit, and that's going to cost us a lot of time. Especially in these cars, what would normally cost you a couple of tenths in a quick car will cost you a couple of seconds in one of these. So coming towards the end of the lap now, it's the North Circuit, the short one. I actually back out of that last corner, just because you can't really go side by side there. You need the best line you possibly can round that last corner to get the speed on the straight, and that last corner will feature quite a lot in this video. It seems to be a place where you can gain a hell of a lot of time if you get that corner right. But coming into T1 then, I have another look up the inside, but he defends well, so we just have to tuck in and wait for a better opportunity. Now this is the next lap, coming into the tight right-hander. Again, he packs it on the apex, and I get a much better exit with a wider line, and that allows me to pull alongside and get up the inside for this long sweeping left, and then it kind of sweeps right. Now I like to go for the tighter line rather than the speed round here, so we come into the last corner then. Again, it's all about getting this line right, and you can see the car behind didn't, and we're just gonna zoom off in the straight ahead of him and try and pick up a little bit of slipstream from the car ahead. Now you wouldn't think the slipstream would make a whole lot of difference in this car, but it actually does. A surprising amount of difference actually, so that's something to watch out for as well. As the orange car looks up the inside, we park it on the apex, trying to stay defensive here. But he's going to go even further to the inside, and actually it gets a bit of a better run out of the corner, so the move isn't done yet. We still have him on his left as we come into the tight right-hander where we initially overtook, and that's what I mean about the slipstream. Look how much time he gained on us there. I tried to stay up the inside, but a big lock-up, and in the end I decided to back out of it. Otherwise there would have been some contact of some sort. Now, a few laps further in the race, same place, the tight right-hander, another place where you can gain a lot of time if you get the line right. And the 2 cars battling in front let me catch right back up to them. As we come round the sweeping left, and then it goes right, I come off the power and try and get a nice tight line, and again the last corner, get the line absolutely perfect. And you should get a little bit of overspeed on the car in front. As we're in the tow now, and we are slowly but surely pulling ahead, I think, and coming into T1. I go to the outside because I want the better line into the corner, so we can carry more speed. There's a little gap that opens up there, so I'll go for it, but the blue car dives into that gap and then hits the orange car in front and goes off. So not quite sure what happened there, but there's a free position for us, so back up into P7, I believe we are now. There's again skipping forward a little bit into the race. Now it looked like these three cars were going to go 3 wide into T1, so I was thinking there's going to be some sort of incident where we can make up a couple of positions. Now the red car there goes way out wide, so that's going to cost him some time, and he's defensive for this corner. I try to get the best run I possibly can, but it doesn't really work. I kind of struggled with getting the line in T2, but then the cars in front, they're going to go back into single file. Then the orange car pulls out to the right, and let's see if we can do anything here. We hit the apex nicely on the power. We do go out a little bit wide, which is a bit naughty, but we might be able to get 2 positions here
Hold your line.
as we stay tight to this left-hander, which is going to give the other 2 cars the line
Still there.
for this right-hander, so we're on the outside here.
Hold your line.
And we get a little nudge off wide, which
Still
were
there.
a bit naughty,
right.
but we don't manage to make the move stick, unfortunately. But again, we get a decent exit out the last corner, so we're going to try tuck into the slipstream and see if we can kind of try another attack on the next lap. Again, I go to the outside, trying to get the best line into the corner as I can. A little gap opens up there, so I go for it, and just get blocked off by that car in front, and can't manage to get the move done. But we get a decent-ish run. I should have really tucked into the car on the right, but I saw the gap, and of course, if you don't go for the gap, you're no longer a racing driver. So we're in the slipstream then, and looking for a move into this corner. But again, contact from that orange car, and we just lose his grip, and that's going to let another car that were kind of lurking behind us overtake. I didn't see him, so yeah, that's a good move by him. He's gained up a couple of positions there, but very frustrating. This car in front, this kind of first of the Jägermeister cars, really seemed to enjoy a bit of contact. But I get an absolutely brilliant exit out of this corner, tuck into the slipstream, and we're going to see if we can pull alongside. And there we go. So we are side by side into the braking zone for T1.
Hold your line.
So I'm going to try and keep a tight line, go defensive. Again, I do have a bit of a lock-up, but
Clear left.
this car just drives into the side of us, slowing us down, and he sneaks back through. So very, very frustrating, very aggressive driving from him. But it was kind of my mistake for the lock-up. But again, the last corner, and I get a fantastic exit once again. So tucking into the slipstream, it's like deja vu all over again. And can we make a move this time? I actually go to pull alongside a bit too early, which then I don't have the slipstream and he does, and it just gives him that better acceleration. But we'll see if we can make a move as the orange stripy car goes out wide a little bit there. And I tried to get a really wide line through here and get the better exit, but it just doesn't work for us. So again, we're just going to have to tuck back in and be patient. So towards the end of the lap, once again, coming into the last corner, I back out, go for the line, and I do get told off for cutting a little bit there, but this time the orange car goes off way wide, and we should have the move done this time.
Hold your line.
If we can
Clear left.
just get on the brakes at the right time into T1. So we are ahead of him now, braking about 75 metres for
On your
T1,
left.
and again we try and
Hold
keep
your
it
line.
nice
Clear
and
left. Right
tight,
side.
don't give him
Clear right.
any opportunity to
right.
overtake, and
Clear
we
right.
get a much better exit around T2. But he's got the slipstream now, so he's going to catch right back up as he pulls out to the left.
Clear
and
left.
it looked like he was going to go for a move, but as soon as he pulls out the slipstream, he just loses that acceleration. So we're going to go
Left side.
defensive into this corner,
Hold your line.
and
Clear
then we
left.
manage to hold him off. Still in his mirrors though, still in the slipstream, as we come into the sweeping left-hander. Now I back off a bit early here. I want to back him up to that car behind if I can. And then we go for this sweeping right-hander again, keep the line nice and tight. Brake early, and just get the best exit we possibly can. And there you go, you'll see him just get smaller and smaller in the mirror down the straight now, which is perfect. And we managed to hold him off for another lap. Coming to the checkered flag now. And it is going to be a P7 finish for us. So we did lose one position overall, but this was a really fun race. Lots of battling, people kicking off in chat afterwards.
On your right.
Yeah, a lot of fun. But anyway guys, thank you very much for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, hit like, hit subscribe, I'd very much appreciate that. And I'll see you all in the next video.